Hey guys, I'm Sarah, it's Sunday, this is 7 Awesome Lesbians. Megan chose the topic this week, and it is your queerness. Did you ever wonder if you actually weren't after you personally identified as some version of queer? Did you ever think your identity was a result of something from childhood, like not fitting in or the lack of a mother or father figure, etc., etc.? So, my queerness. I drew a little diagram for all of you. So I started off as bisexual in like 4th grade. And then last year I came out as lesbian. And then I was like, crap, I'm definitely not gay. I am pansexual. And then I was like, wait, no, I think I'm queer. And then I was like, why do I need a label? So to sum that up, I have labeled myself as like every possible thing. I didn't put straight on there, but obviously until like 4th or 5th grade, I thought I was straight. Because I've labeled myself as so many different things, I think it's confusing for a lot of people, especially my friends. They ask me all the time, Sarah, what are you right now? Sarah, are you bisexual or are you gay? So yes, I have wondered if I wasn't actually something that I had already come out as numerous times. My queerness is a very funny thing. I explained what queer meant nowadays to my mom, I think 2 or 3 days ago, and she was like, what the hell are you talking about? And a lot of people nowadays don't really get the term queer, so I'd like to just briefly explain it in case you don't get what it is, because a lot of people still don't. Queer is an umbrella term for basically any sexuality except heterosexuality. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not 100% sure about this, but it is an umbrella term that, so like anybody in the GLBT community could label themselves as queer, and that could be what they want to label themselves as, or they could want to label themselves as something else. They just use queer because it's easier. They don't have to, be like, I'm gay, and then, like I did a couple months later, be like, shit, I'm not, and have to come out as something else. They use queer so that they don't have to go through that. I have decided to start just not labeling myself, and if somebody asks, I'm going to tell them that I am queer, because all these labels are so confusing, My childhood was not a factor of my sexuality. My sexuality is who I am. So my childhood, and I have both a mother and father figure in my life that played no part in it. But, I definitely hung out with boys a lot more than I did with girls. I, played with boys' toys, but that also might have been because I had a big brother, and I have a big brother, and I try, so much to be like him. I look up to him. So after slightly muddling that topic, I'm gonna move on to the question. The question is, what is the coolest / most interesting / thing you are most proud of that you have done this week-ish? I'd have to say that the thing I'm most proud of that I did this past week, so like last week, was that I found out that 2 of my pieces of writing are going to be published in my school's literary magazine, and one of them is so like out there, so eclectic, that they're making me use a fake name. So me and my friends got to come up with a fake name for me, and I'm not going to say what it is. You can guess, but I'm not going to say. So I think that's all for this week. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I will see you all next week. Have a great week. Bye. Hey guys, just one last thing. If I was wrong or like made a mistake defining anything about queer or talking about queerness in general, please do correct me. Don't get mad at me. I'm not a queer genius. I'm not a queer expert or anything like that. So just let me know if I was wrong. Correct me, please, in the comment section below, so that I can learn and so that everybody else can learn. Thank you.